Oh no, welcome back to the Match Show Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United face Crystal Palace, and it's a 12 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. It's because obviously Crystal Palace were in Europa. Is it Europa League or the Conference League? I think it's Conference League, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, so we've got them on Sunday. It's 12 p.m. and the team will kind of pick itself. I think we could see a switch between Xerxes and Mason Mount. So I reckon Mason Mount could be with Mbeumo and Ahmad. And obviously, I reckon it will be Fernandez, Casemiro, Dorgu. It would be nice to see Martinez start instead of Luke Shaw. Then Yoro and Delo. And then obviously Lamens in net. So let's get into it. Let's start match. Let's talk about the last league result. I wish we didn't, but we have to, I'm afraid. I mean, we lost to Everton 1-0, but Everton went down to 10 men early on because Idrissa Gueye kind of slapped what's his name, Michael Keane, for some reason, and he got a red card for it, which I thought it was a bit harsh. It's just two teammates. Just leave them. Let them fight it out between themselves, and. Yeah, it was. So yeah, they went down to 10 men, and to be honest, like the first couple of minutes, Everton were on top anyway, and then that kind of like surprised them a bit. But then in the end, they did get a goal through Drewsbury Hall. I mean, it wasn't the best of tackles. Lenny Yoro, he got the ball, but he just kind of set it up for Drewsbury Hall, and then he went on to score. And then there's question marks over the goalkeeper. Should the goalkeeper be saving it? He does get a hand to it, but he should have a strong hand so then he can push it over, and he doesn't, and obviously it goes in. So pretty much after that, they just pretty much sat back for the rest of the game. And we just struggled. And I don't know why Ruben Amorim decided to stay as the five centre-backs. Even Gary Neville in the commentary was like all over it. And I was saying the exact same thing. Get him off. Go attacking. We can easily win this game. We could, it's there for the taking. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was just so poor from United. Everything they were trying, it just would not seem to click. Unfortunately, went into half-time losing 1-0, and then obviously eventually we did get a chance through Xerxes. His header finally crossed it into Xerxes, and it makes me laugh that we've crossed it in. We've been crossing it in for Nobon. We haven't been crossing it in for Sesko, but we crossed it in for Xerxes, and Xerxes had a couple headers that were saved from Pickford, but one of them was a really good save. That's a good, a really good save that kept it 1-0. But yeah, we were just lackluster with ideas. He finally brought on Kobe Mainu, and then when he came on, I'm not gonna lie, he didn't really do much with it, and he's kind of lacking that match type of game type. And I wouldn't be surprised if we could see Kobe Mainu start this game, and then obviously this game coming up. But yeah, we lost the game 1-0. It's such a bad performance. It's slow, side to side, crossing it in. You just don't do that against Everton. They're going to clear it. You're going to clear it most of the time. And yeah, it's like I said, it was just, oh my God, if we scored that. It was just one of them performances where we just lacked ideas. And what a goal that is is that De Ligt? Yeah, what a goal that is. We just lacked ideas, and it just made me. It's such, the game was there for the taking. Like the Spurs game, they were down to 10 men. If we get the first goal, if we get a goal, as soon as we got that equaliser, you knew we was going to get another one. But yeah, even the players at half time got booed off, and it was even Ruben Amorim after the game said that was probably our worst performance of the season. He's saying like there was no momentum, there was no creativity. It just lacked, and It's not good. It's not looking good, especially where we do have Crystal Palace this weekend, where I think they're on a five. They was like us. They was on a winning streak, five game winning streak, not winning streak, but they're a 5 undefeated streak. And obviously, they lost in the Conference League, didn't they? I think they lost to Strasbourg, didn't they? Because I remember seeing. What's his name? I didn't realise Ben Chilwell went to Strasbourg. I thought he was still at Chelsea. But, it's not looking good. Should we laugh at Liverpool? We can laugh at Liverpool. They lost to PSV 4-1, so that was quite funny. And then, obviously, did they lose last weekend as well? I think they did, didn't they? They lost to Forest, didn't they? Yeah, that was a bit of a nice weekend. That we get something to laugh at, but we can't really we can't really laugh at them because obviously we're just in a other position. We're in a shit position as well. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game, against Crystal Palace. Like I said, Crystal Palace, they are a good team. They didn't start well, but they've come, like Bournemouth, they've kind of come back into the games, the last couple of the games. So. Who did they face last week? Didn't they? I think they won, didn't they? I think it was it West Ham or Bournemouth? One of the two. I know Munoz scored because I've got him in my fantasy team. But who was it? I'm gonna have to have a look. Quick. Sorry, I'm playing one-handed here. They beat Wolves away. That's the one. I know they won their last league game. And to be honest. They've been playing really well. They've got this system on. They've got the 3-4-3 under control. They've got obviously Pino. They've got Yarin Pino. They've got Mateta. They've got Sarr as well. So they've got some good players that can hurt us. And obviously Mark Gahey at the back with Munoz on the right. It's going to be a very interesting game Sunday lunchtime. But personally, I can't see us winning. If we play like we did against Everton, it's going to be an interesting game. I wouldn't mind. I would take a draw away at Palace, but we just can't let them. We just can't let them play like they have been playing. If we let them play like they have been playing Crystal Palace, then it's gonna be an interesting. It won't be an interesting game for us, but it will be an easy game for them. I just hope that we will do something before, obviously, Ahmad and Bremo go to the Copa Nations. And obviously today as well, Ruben Amorim said that in the conference that Cunha is still unavailable. And yeah, we massively missed Cunha in that Everton game as well. Especially, we'll probably miss him this weekend as well against Palace. But he has said that he will be back for. He did get a save, but he would be back for the next game against West Ham. But having Xerxes up top, he didn't really do much. Ahmad and Bremo as the left wing / right wing, it didn't really work. And then he changed it to changed Ahmad to right wing back. We looked a bit better, but again, we still didn't do much. So could we see Kobe Mino start with Bruno Fernandes as a number 10? That could be possible. Could we see maybe just two strikers and then Bremo up top by himself? Or is he going to go with Xerxes again? I'll be very surprised if he did go with Xerxes again. But obviously he has to play. But yeah, anyway, I was talking about Cunha. Obviously, he's going to be out. Harry Maguire is out for this game. And apparently Sesko has had a drawback to his injury. So he's going to be out for even longer now. So he's going to be a massive miss for us. Apparently he could be out for the whole month of December. We won't see him till the new year. If that is true, then that is a massive loss for us. So, although he hasn't done much, but having Xerxes up top, it's not working. He likes to drop in, doesn't he? Xerxes. He's like a 9-10, isn't he? He's not an out and out striker like Sesko was, or like Bremo can be. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I would like to see a Man United victory to get us back on back on track. But you know, we've got a lot. Next couple of games, we've got some nice, nice games for us to get to get like the 3 points and stuff like that. It's such annoying because if we won, we would have gone 5th in the league. But obviously now we're 10th still, I think. Let's have a look. Are we 10th? Yes, we are. So we're still 4 points out of the top 5, but yeah, we need to start winning games if we want that top 4 position. So, or top 5, top 4, whatever. So, score prediction. Do you know what? I'll take a draw. I'm going to go 1-1. I think United will score, but I think there'll be a late goal from Crystal Palace that might, might annoy. I reckon it might be one of them games where it's going to be an annoying draw that we've had most of the game, but then they score late on or something like that. So let's see. Let's see. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.